In the midst of being preoccupied with this whole Kendrick and Drake thing, one thing that people haven't been asking, which we should have been asking for a very long time, why the fuck is Baby Keem? Where the hell is Baby Keem in the midst of all of this, man? Well, we're gonna watch this video. We're gonna react to this video by 1111, and it's titled "Why Baby Keem Has Been Missing for 1,259
Oh
Days."
my
Very
god.
specific. Now, obviously, we can subtract it from the amount of times that this video has been up, which it says 13 days. So you do the math. But let's go, man. Let's watch this video real quick and let's try to find out where the fuck Baby Keem been at.
Been 1,259 days since Baby Keem's last album. 4 years ago, back when the Melodic Blue released, it really felt like Baby Keem was on pace to become hip-hop's next superstar. Not to mention literally having family ties, as you can see by the cover art, being the cousin of Kendrick Lamar. However, after sharing a kiss though in Kendrick's music video, today things have hit an abrupt stop for Baby Keem. Fans watched as he not only went the entire year of 2024 without releasing a single new song, but then, combined with going ghost on social media, despite rumors and plus 110 betting odds that we'd at least see Keem at the Super Bowl last weekend with his cousin, unfortunately,
yeah, that was one of the things everybody was saying. Keem was probably gonna pop out at the Super Bowl. I mean, listen, it could be a whole bunch of things. Baby Keem could just be chilling right now. We don't even know. He could be working on a damn album right now. Or he just might be in one of them modes where, he just don't feel like doing shit. Like, it be like that sometimes. You don't feel like doing whatever it is that people think you doing. And maybe you just on a hiatus where you need to kind of find yourself and find your creativity. It happens to a lot of artists.
fortunately that wasn't the case. Baby Keem was and still is nowhere to be found. So what happened? And could Drake actually be the one to blame? Aside from reposting
What? Find out on the next episode of Drizzly Land. These are the drizz of our lives.
this joke about Kendrick Lamar being the type of guy to disappear after the bus passes on his Twitter account last August, Baby Keem remained silent throughout the entirety of hip-hop's biggest beef, as his cousin put his career and reputation on the line. However, with that being said, Baby Keem still found himself dragged into all of the drama.
That shit is only hitting hard when Baby Keem put his pen.
Yo, y'all remember that? Baby Keem put his pen to it. They were trying to say that Baby Keem is Kendrick Lamar's ghostwriter, which we found out later that it's actually the opposite, that Kendrick has written for Baby Keem. Oh man, like how much is Drake, like 0 for 20? Like, what is this guy's record, man? It's not a good one, but I digress.
According to Drake last year on his third diss track, Family Matters, Kendrick Lamar's songs are only good when Baby Keem is behind the scenes writing them. But let's think about that for a sec. Although, yes, the two have said they help each other when they're in the studio, as almost every artist does. Not only would Baby Keem have been 14 though at the time of To Pimp a Butterfly's release, or 12 when Good Kid, Mad City came out, a time when, as fans later discovered, Baby Keem was instead grinding on video games and uploading Minecraft YouTube videos.
Yo, what is up guys, it's Hikeezy HD, and basically what I'm going to be doing is a new series on my channel, which...
Yo, that's Baby Keem channel? It's not completely different. Damn, jit. Grow your ass up, man. You over here being a jit and being a kid, nigga. It's time for you to go rap, nigga. Go rap.
Which is the survival games.
Keem taking a break from Minecraft videos in 2011 to help write Good Kid, Mad City. He real for that. One fan jokes. However, as another user also points out, the funny part is Kendrick has passed down so many songs and verses to Baby.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. They were trying to say that, they were trying to spin that, but at the end of the day, it was Kendrick who was helping out with the verses.
Baby Keem. Despite initially keeping their collaborations private, it's now well known that Kendrick has actually helped write numerous songs for Baby Keem in the past, with countless reference tracks having surfaced. As we'll see more in a second, this is just one of Kendrick's multiple ghostwriting examples for his younger cousin. But regardless of which exact songs Drake considers, quote, hitting hard, his bar on Family Matters also showed us something else very interesting. Drake's still clear respect for Baby Keem. Drake's relationship with Baby Keem stems back a lot further than most people.
Drake was working with Baby Keem for a little while. So did Baby Keem put his pen to your shit, nigga? No. Did he put a pen to your shit? Hey. I don't know, yo. Hey. They say, yo, when you be talking like that, you be self-snitching, but hey, okay.
Realize. An artist who Keem has looked up to since day one, and Drake has always been a fan, tapped in since the early beginning.
Damn, I look up to you, like, you know what I mean? So, like, honestly, I'd be like, I look to him like, I'm like, yo, like, any advice I could ever soak up from him is just like, I try to do that, you know what I mean?
I think Thug had the best album of the year. Yeah, I actually, between him and Baby Keem, Die For My Bitch, said that those are my two picks for album of the year.
This shout-out was obviously a massive cosign for Baby Keem, who was only an underground name at the time. 2 years later, though, Baby Keem was actually said to have a feature on Drake's #1 hit, What's Next. But for some strange reason, Keem's verse was removed from the final song.
Damn. Is this where things turn around and get bad on the next episode of Drizzlyland?
Although his version would eventually leak.
I told you that I was a mess, okay? I get out of bed and get dressed, okay? I think about ways I can your friend. That's something I never confessed, okay?
So, with a past history and appreciation for both superstars, has Baby Keem remained in the shadows this past year, simply to stay out of a beef between two rappers that he wants to keep having close relationships with? Despite his past admiration for Drake, though, the planet's most streamed rapper in 2024, I think we all expected Baby Keem to take the side of his cousin Kendrick Lamar. However, at least so far, that hasn't been the case. Baby Keem was nowhere to be found. In addition to also not performing at Kendrick Lamar's previous pop-out concert last summer, labeled as Ken and Friends, this has only added to the mystery. Although Baby Keem was born in LA, he actually grew up in Las Vegas, Nevada. Not only raised with his grandmother, but this also meant that Baby Keem had to be separated from Kendrick basically his entire childhood.
I was a kid, honestly. Like, it was like, I wouldn't even say lost touch. Like, I was just like, last time I seen him, I was probably like really young, like 5 or something. I was just a kid. Like,
prior to signing to Kendrick Lamar's record label, PG Lang, for the longest time growing up, Baby Keem had no idea his cousin even made music.
I didn't see him. It was an unfortunate situation that happened in my family, and then I guess we kind of just connected through that. Like, I wasn't really making music to the point where I would be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just kicking it, like, you know, whatever, it was whatever. He didn't really even know until like later. I finally just like sent him a song, and it was just like.
Here in 2025, it's common knowledge that the two are cousins, but back then, not at all. In addition to also being related to former NBA legend Nick Young.
I ain't gonna be petty, man. Alright, man, shout out to 11, man. NBA legend, yo, Nick Young was nice, but legend, I don't know, man. Respect. Legend is a very, 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 very respected thing to stamp on somebody. I don't know if I go as far as legend, but shout out to Nick Young though.
Shot to the fool. What the hell?
Yo, you can't say legend and do him like this with the clip, bro. You can't do that, man.
That's great.
A few years after reconnecting with each other, though, Keem and Kendrick began working on music, but not with Baby Keem rapping. Baby Keem, who is instead credited by his government name, Hakeem Carter, would not only land production credits on the Black Panther album, but then also make beats for Schoolboy Q's Crash Talk, including Num Num Juice, J-Rock's Redemption, and Beyonce's Lion King soundtrack, all.
Yo, see, so Keem got some good credits, man. He got Beyonce credits, he got Schoolboy Q, okay, doing his
before
thing.
rapping with his cousin. However, that's definitely not to say the two weren't working on music. Leaked reference tracks have revealed that Kendrick Lamar has been helping Baby Keem write his songs since the very start. Now, it's important to understand reference tracks are actually common in the music industry, and Baby Keem is far from the only artist Kendrick has helped write for.
Baby, the night that my dreams are, let me know all the stars are.
Yeah, did y'all know that? I know the fans, the real Kendrick fans, they know. So next time y'all look at this man and act like he not talented, that was a very big song. So y'all put some respect on Kendrick's name.
But But with 4 Kendrick references surfacing for Baby Keem's debut mixtape, The Sound of Bad Habit in 2018, plus 5 for Die For My Bitch, then another 3 from the Melodic Blue, including his song 16.
My mama mad at me, I know I fucked up big. My girl mad at me, I know I fucked up big. What's love? I guess I never understand. Every time I say sorry, I do that shit again.
So, after confirming that Kendrick has indeed had his hands all over Keem's music as far back as 2018, and with conspiracies that Baby Keem is low-key just Kendrick Lamar's side project and alter ego, this raises the question, has Kendrick's run this past year been the reason for Keem's hiatus? Or did something deeper go down behind the scenes, like an injury after getting blasted by smoke?
Yo, that man say, damn. Yeah, hey, yo, y'all can't blast that man with smoke like that.
Baby Keem was not hurt there, that clip is just too funny. But while many fans like to argue Baby Keem's songwriting ability and how much help he actually gets, there's no denying Baby Keem's production skills though. His old Tight Beat YouTube channel is still standing today, under the name Beats by Carter. Despite claiming he never even wanted to be a producer, it was his own hit single that he helped produce in 2019, titled Orange Soda, which, after going viral on TikTok, then served as the lead single for Keem's breakout mixtape. However, aside from his early success, there was one artist that Baby Keem still dreamed of working with: Drake, one of his biggest inspirations. Die For My Bitch was again Drake's favorite album of 2019, but little did either of them know. Only 4 years later, Drake would become his cousin's arch enemy.
Like, Drake's tapped in, so, as he should. You know, he tapped in.
Yeah, we know he tapped in. Definitely tapped in. He ready to steal your shit in the quickness. He keep playing around, flashing them hit records around that man. Flashing them hit records around that man. Yo, you gonna find out quick.
And so he, as soon as Die For My Bitch came out, I think it was probably like a few months after, he like reached out.
After first connecting over DM, Baby Keem and Drake were supposed to have a song together in 2021. As fans had been highly anticipating a collab from the two, it was revealed that Baby Keem had recorded a feature for Drake's Scary Hours 2 intro, What's Next. But in addition to a Playboy Cardi verse on the song that was scrapped, Baby Keem was mysteriously cut from the final release. Not only was this strange, considering 1, as we heard, Baby Keem's verse was fire, but then 2, we know from the past how much Drake loves working with the hottest up-and-coming artists. So much so, the Drake stimulus package became a thing. But, looking back on it now, many fans speculate Drake's decision to cut Keem was due to his close relation to Kendrick Lamar, and being signed to Kendrick's label. However, when asked about his verse getting removed, Baby Keem said this.
You and Cardi were supposed to be on What's Next.
Right.
Or whatever happened with that.
I don't know. That's just his process. And, you know, I look at it like, we don't work now, then we work later.
I don't know about later, bro. After what Kendrick just did to him, man, I don't know about later, bro. I don't know if that time is coming, man. Sorry, Keem. I know you had plans. But don't look like them shit's happening, bro. No, sir.
But 5 months then after Scary Hours 2 dropped, came the release of Baby Keem and Kendrick's first official song together, with the fitting name Family Ties, and an old family photo as the artwork, similar to this Good Kid, Mad City cover. Also to note, Family Ties was released just 1 week before Drake's Certified Lover Boy album. It is highly believed that Baby Keem included a bar about Drake too in their song, right here at the end of his verse.
Number 2, DM and my bitch.
That's cool. I don't ask why. So number 2 is Drake, and he's DMing my bitch. That's cool. I don't ask why.
That's why.
The theory goes that
dope song, by the way. Love that song. Dope song.
Baby Keem is listing Drake as the number 2 second best rapper in the world, behind Kendrick, and is claiming that Drake DM'd his girl, but he isn't fazed. It's cool he doesn't ask why. Not only have we seen Drake pull petty moves like this in the past with girls of people he's beefed with.
Drake don't do a diss like an outright diss song where it's a headshot. He's gonna set it up like war. You're gonna like go and, you know, DM every single girl in your family, every single girl around your family, everybody, all your niggas.
And listen, we seen that. We see how he move in these situations. This whole beef, you know, a lot of what did him in was he took it personal and he started saying personal shit and bringing it in places he shouldn't have brought it into. And that's how this beef got to the point where it was like the gloves was off on this one.
His girl, he's got
But regardless of if Baby Keem was referencing Drake here in Family Ties or not, the Grammy award-winning single would appear on Baby Keem's first studio album, The Melodic Blue, in 2021, having co-produced 14 of the 16 tracks himself. Following this amazing debut, Keem would then land placements on both Donda 1 and Donda 2. Along with a Melodic Blue Deluxe a year later, Baby Keem would join Kendrick on his Big Steppers tour in 2022. One random morning on May 30th, 2023 to be exact, fans were met with a surprise new music video on the PG Lang YouTube channel. Titled The Hillbillies, this Jersey Club-inspired track was as Baby Keem would post himself a, quote, sticky dub, referring to Drake's 2022 track Sticky. It is pretty easy to listen to The Hillbillies and hear the almost identical flow. But what's not easy, though, is, as one Reddit user states, determining whether or not this interpolation was a troll or a tip of the cap.
Bring them girls to the stage, cause somebody's getting paid. And
Messy, get them girls off the stage, cause somebody's gonna get taken. Somebody.
At the time, it just felt like fun, but in retrospect, it definitely feels disrespectful. Another comment reads, despite closing out one of his shows that same year, again lying to fans and announcing this.
New album coming soon, motherfuckers.
Didn't he say that last year too? One fan jokes. As of today, The Melodic Blue remains Baby Keem's only album. And not only that, but as of this video, The Hillbillies stands as the last musical release by Baby Keem. Well, I guess unless you count him literally having one word on Tyler the Creator's album last year.
Wait. Is that for real? I don't think I would peep that, bro. It said, huh?
Oh my God.
Yo, if you get credit for that, that's dope. Give him the credit, man. Get that man his credit.
Single word was all we heard from Keem. As far as we know, not involved with Kendrick's GNX album either. It has now been 2 years since The Hillbillies came out, and almost 4 since The Melodic Blue. Very few artists can take this long of a break and maintain their level of relevance. So, is Kendrick Lamar holding Baby Keem hostage in the PG Lang basement? Or is he just so immersed in the PlayStation that he forgot to record music? Child with Wolves album reads this text message from Baby Keem, which he posted on his Instagram story in January of 2024, continuing on to show us potential artwork mock-ups and inspirations for this next project. Then came another post of him texting in the album group chat, where Keem says he wants to finish it. Yet, these stories were again in January of last year. And we all remember what happened 3 months later.
I still got PTSD, mother big three. It's just big me, nigga.
Boom!
As a hidden feature on future Metro Boomin's collab album, Kendrick Lamar shocked us all by sending shots at fellow superstars Drake and J. Cole. By now, everybody knows the story of this beef. However, what was honestly overlooked throughout it all was Baby Keem, as the younger cousin and essentially apprentice of Kendrick Lamar's. To sit back and watch Kendrick try and destroy one of his idols had to be tough to see. But Baby Keem's family ties run deep.
It goes beyond music with
Yeah, I don't know. If Keem was in a position where he was like, yo, I gotta pick a side, he definitely picking Kendrick. Like, come on, man. Let's be for real. He may have looked up to Drake, but I don't think he, is like, I'm loyal to Drake. You know what I mean? I think he would have definitely picked Kendrick's side. I think that's what he's doing now. I don't think Keem is anything wrong with Keem right now. I really think Keem just taking a break, whether it's a mental break, whether it's like whatever the case may be. But I'm sure he working on music. Probably just isn't ready to release, or it's just not his time yet.
Me and him. So, whenever I need anything regarding like life, and if I need some wisdom, then that's who I go to. That's one of the first people I look towards.
As we would later learn, despite not performing, idols had to be tough to see. But Baby Keem's family ties run deep.
It goes beyond music with me and him. So, whenever I need anything regarding like life, and if I need some wisdom, then that's who I go to. That's one of the first people I look towards.
As we would later learn, despite not performing at the Pop Out concert last summer, which sparked even more rumors. Confirmed by these pictures with fans backstage though, Baby Keem was indeed at Kendrick's show, just hiding in the shadows as he often does.
honestly, I would go as far as saying they didn't want him involved in it. You know, I could see that. They probably just didn't want him involved in it at all. Like Keem, I feel like Keem got his own kind of style and way of doing things, but I feel like they just didn't want him involved. And that's okay. Like, you don't got to be part of everything. Like, if they didn't want you involved, they didn't want you involved. I could see why you wouldn't want him involved, though. Because imagine him dragging Baby Keem, and he tried to drag Baby Keem in it by saying, you know, Kendrick only fire when Keem put his pen to it. Like, that was a nice try to, like, divide and conquer, but, you know, at the end of the day, like, I think Keem is his own guy, and I think they didn't want him to be a part of the back and forth. And probably for a lot of reasons, not just the fact that they're related, but probably for just his sake and just him not sacrificing anything as far as when it comes to, like, talent and audience.
If we're being honest, Baby Keem has never come off as the type of rapper who cares about fame and is out here chasing clout. And while he's never directly stated his reason for taking such a long break, the most logical explanation is due to Kendrick's beef with Drake, causing a major delay in his rollout. Because it really looked like Baby Keem had an album ready to go last year. But understandably so, is now likely waiting for everything to pass over with his cousin and label mate. And it appears it almost is. Back in September of 2024, 4 months following the release of Not Like Us, fans noticed that Baby Keem's website had been freshly updated. As it still stands, if you go to eerietimes.com, Keem's URL, you are then met with a mysterious message that apparently translates to "The future is eerie" in Morse code. Then combined with Keem's producer, Cardo Got Wings, tweeting this same quote, speculation has sparked it is related to a new album. What's new? Baby Keem tweeted on January 4th, the only real tweet still up on his account since 2022, with fans again hoping his rollout was finally kicking off. Unfortunately, this remains the last we have heard from Baby Keem.
Damn. So the last time we heard from Baby Keem is a tweet that says, "What's new?" Listen, personally, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I think Keem just taking a break. I'm not even gonna front. I think Keem just taking a break, and I think he just trying to, like, get things together. And also, I think K-Dot wanted him out of the beef. He didn't want him part of that shit. So he probably told him fall back. And then plus with everything that was going on, and you know, GNX, all they probably was like, yo, your project gonna have to wait on the back burner right now, because it's some shit going down right now. You know? I will say this. I want another Baby Keem project. I would love to hear a Baby Keem project. I think now would be a dope time. I think this would be a great time for a Baby Keem project. You know, I think he's a great artist. I do think he definitely got a sound for just melodic tones. I feel like he does his thing, man. I'm not gonna lie. And I would love to see him collab with Kendrick more, but I would also love to see him just have his own project, you know, do another project and just impress us, man. You know, it's not that hard, Keem. You know, it's always fire when Baby Keem put his pen to it. But listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Baby Keem being gone for 1,259 days. Y'all let me know what y'all think is in store this year. Do you think Baby Keem will drop an album this year? That would be dope, but we have yet to see. So till next time, you already know what it is, your boy Goods. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is, your boy Goods. BigZoeTV. Let's go.
What do you mean by that?
I send them back, they send them shots. They know Cuban got his block. Okay, let's get it started. They know Cuban got the juice. I got all my jewelry on it, plus I'm hanging out the roof. I keep